Hi, are you Daniel?
Yes.
Well, Daniel, I'm Jordan, and I'm an occupational therapy assisting student at Ozarks Tech, and I'm here to do your OT session with you today. Are you familiar with occupational therapy?
A little bit.
Just a really brief overview. So, with occupational therapy, we come in and we work on getting you independent in all areas of your life and also just satisfied in all areas of your life. Sometimes there's challenges that we face, and it keeps us from participating fully in things that we need to do or want to do. So, today's activity, it's going to help identify some strengths that you have and maybe some challenges that you're facing, and that'll give us an idea of kind of where to start with your therapy. So we're doing the KAWA Assessment, and it originates from Japan. KAWA means river. And so you see you have some colored pencils here and a piece of paper. This is going to be like a artistic assessment and also kind of symbolic. So you'll have to think abstractly, if that's a word. But anyway, so we're going to get started. And the first thing I want you to do is draw a river. And this river, it represents your life's flow at the moment. Sometimes life is flowing quickly. Other times maybe it feels more narrow. Well, I guess if it's narrow, maybe it's flowing faster. And if it's wide, maybe the flow is slower. It could be windy, it could be straight.
But just for in my moment.
In this moment in your life right now, yeah.
So I can draw it?
Yeah, and I'll be asking you some questions as you're
How much detail
drawing.
do you want?
That is up to you. This is pretty free of rules. So my first question is, if your life was a river, what does your river look like? How would you describe the flow of your river right now?
Right now it's pretty steady. It's not fast. It's pretty good.
Okay. What do you enjoy doing?
Well, I like going out on the river. I like to fish and kayak. So this is a pretty cool project.
Okay. So that stuff makes you happy?
Yeah.
Why? Why does that make you happy?
It's relaxing and fun. And I like being out in nature.
Okay. Have you experienced any significant changes in your life recently?
Not that I can think of. I think right now, everything's kind of, simplified with my life, I guess.
Steady?
Steady, yeah, steady. So my river's going to be a little more steady.
Okay. Now, once you've got your river, we'll move on to some other things.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you draw rocks, and these rocks are going to symbolize obstacles or challenges that you're facing right now, and you can label the rocks. I'm also going to just kind of make note over here of the things that you're writing down. So are you having any difficulties right now?
Probably just normal life stuff and work.
Okay, and I'll say too, your rocks can be big or small.
Okay.
You can be, strategic in how you place them. Maybe they're blocking the flow of your river, or you can get.
And you said I can label them.
And label them.
Ooh, what do you mean label?
So, like when I did this, I wrote maybe like some past experiences or feelings that you're dealing with, loss of a job, sickness, anything that might be slowing the flow of your river. Maybe things that you'd like to do, but you're unable to do them because of something going on. I guess that would be one of my questions. Do you have anything in particular that you would like to do, but you're unable to do because of your current situation?
Travel more, do more outdoors things, camping more, visiting, finding other bodies of water, other rivers.
So what's keeping you from doing some of these things?
I think just general being, money sometimes, but then also just being at work a lot. Just, I guess, normal stuff, just everyday, normal, busy day life.
Would you say you would label one of your rocks like finances?
Yeah, one of them could be finances. Another one maybe time, finding time.
Not enough time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I only got a couple rocks in here so far, because that's all I can really think of.
Okay. Is there anything about your life right now that you would like to change?
Not necessarily, no. Maybe find a better job.
So, would you consider your job one of those challenges that's disrupting your flow?
I don't know. It's hard to say because I like my job.
Okay. All right. So, just to double check. So, I only have 2 rocks right here: finances and time.
Yeah, I feel like those are the biggest things.
Okay. So next, your river bank. So the sides of your river represent your environment, your physical and your social environment. So yeah, you can label them, I guess, as far as this could be people that you spend time around, groups that you're involved in. Could also be your work, your job, people that you're around there. Who are you currently living with right now?
I'm living with just by myself right now.
And who do you typically spend most of your time with?
Not a whole lot of people. I don't really have a whole lot of friends or anything like that. Kind of a loner.
Well, where do you typically spend most of your time?
Yeah, if it's not out on the water, like I said, I don't know, work. Work, I feel like, is most of my time. Or I try to get out on the water if I can. I'll go to the gym sometimes. But other than that, it's kind of a just normal routine. Like kind of a routine I stay in.
Is spending time with other people something that you would like to do that you just aren't doing right now?
Not necessarily. I mean, it would be nice to have 1 or 2 good friends, but it's just, I don't know. I've never been one to have a bunch of friends and hang out all the time.
Okay. Do you live in a single story, double story?
Yes, single story.
Okay. And do you have any issues getting around your home?
No.
Okay. Looking good. So the next piece that I'll have to draw is going to be driftwood.
Driftwood, okay.
And again, these can be whatever size you want. You can place them however you like. These represent personal resources that can be assets or liabilities. So these could be personality traits or characteristics, beliefs that you have, just things that work for you, for your benefit, that help you out. Driftwood can be, personality traits or characteristics, like what some might call attitude, like stubbornness, likability, sense of humor, pragmatic. Driftwood can also be special skills or abilities that you might have. Maybe you're good at something, or you have a specialized education or trade. Good with people, good with your hands.
And am I drawing? Is this in the river or just okay?
In the river. So what are some?
Off the top of my head, I kind of think, my general overall health. I feel like I'm a pretty healthy person, so I kind of got that going for me. Hopefully, I can strive and get, be better at that. I'll, do more. And then, I have a couple of talents that keep me entertained. I can play guitar. That's all I can really think off the top of my head.
Okay. Let's see. Any beliefs, values, principles that support you?
Yes, definitely. I go to church, stay in the Bible. My faith, definitely.
Okay. Put your faith in.
I'll a big driftwood because that's a big thing.
Are you involved in like a small group at church or anything?
No, not right now.
You're not doing a Bible study?
Oh, I am doing a Bible study. That's right. I
Okay.
do men's group on Tuesday nights.
I'll put that under environment, since these are people that you spend time around.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How do you typically cope with stress in life?
Going to the gym and listening to music. Music's a big one, but going to the gym helps keep stress down, and music.
Okay. Let's see. How do you see challenges in life?
I guess it kind of depends on what the challenge is, but I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes they can be frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's all. Frustrating. Challenge can they be frustrating.
Do you ever see them as opportunities?
Maybe like retrospectively.
Not in the moment.
Yeah, and it's hard to see it as an opportunity in the moment.
Okay. Well, I think we've covered everything. We've been over the rocks, which are challenges, and again, just to kind of reiterate what you talked about. So I have finances and time being your two biggest challenges at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Your driftwood, so your personal assets. You're in good health. You have hobbies like music or playing guitar, and your faith. And then your environment. I have that you're living alone right now. I have your work environment. Your single story home that you get around just fine. And church, you're active in a group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so this gives us a good starting point. Maybe we'll be able to look at some time management or financial management, things that we can incorporate. And do you have any questions for me?
Not that I can think of.
Is there anything else that you want to add?
To the picture?
Yeah. Are you pretty satisfied with it?
I like it.
Okay. Well, thank you for participating, and I'll see you next time.